This is the easiest gold XP farm for Minecraft Bedrock, and this farm is going to get you to level 50 in under 10 minutes. As always, there will be a world download in the description, and the materials will also be in the description. The first thing you need to do is find a nice open area to build the farm in, and then we're going to build a 23 by 23 nether portal. And after building your 23 by 23 nether portal, there should be a 21 by 21 hole in the center here. Now we're going to go ahead and light and break the nether portal until we have a zombie piglin spawn, which that guy spawned on this side of the portal, so we're just going to go ahead and get rid of him. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come to this back corner here, so this is going to be the back of the farm, and on the other side of the portal, we're going to place down 3 blocks in this back corner, and then go across by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, bringing us to a 3 by 5 square. We're then going to set down a dispenser in this back corner, and then we're going to grab our observers, and we're going to place down an observer this way, so that the red dot is pointing in the same direction as this dispenser, and the face is going to be on this side. We're then going to place down 2 more observers to create a nice little observer clock. Place down a block here, and we're going to go all the way around here now just to make this nice and solid. We're going to place down a block right here, a block right here, fill in this back wall now, and then grab our trapdoors. We're going to go ahead and place down 3 trapdoors and open them up. Grab our blocks again and place down another set of blocks going across, just like this. And then grab our lava and place down 3 buckets of lava right here. Now this is going to automatically light the portal. We're going to go into this dispenser now and drop in our powdered snow bucket or our water bucket, but I would recommend using a powdered snow bucket. And before we have too many guys, we're just going to go ahead and turn this off. And then we're just going to go and get rid of all of the guys that we just spawned in, just to keep the area nice and clean. The next thing we want to do is grab our blocks again, and we're going to place down a row of blocks along this back side here, just so that way if they do spawn inside of the portal, they can't walk off into this direction. They shouldn't be able to, but this is just a nice little safety precaution. After doing that, we're going to come over here, and we are going to leave a gap large enough for this, plus an area of dropping. So that is going to be a 1 block gap, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be a wall, just like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to build our 3 by 5 platform once again. And then we're going to place down our dispenser right here, our observer facing in this direction, 2 more observers facing in that direction, and then our blocks going across this layer, and then the blocks going across this layer, and then the trapdoors. Open those up, place down our lava now, and then place down the blocks going around the top. Now make sure that these lava blocks are not covered. If they are covered, it won't work. It has to have air above it. So just be safe if you're flying around in the area. We're then going to grab our obsidian, and we're going to build another 23 by 23 portal. So we're just going to follow the portal that we had already built, and we're going to build the entire thing now. So we're going to go all the way up to the top, and then come across, and then we're going to go back down. Just like this. And then once we have this portal done, this part is... Oh, we're going to go ahead and turn that off. All right, there we go. It's not covered with the powdered snow. It will be when we turn the farm back on, and then we'll go ahead and get rid of this guy as well. All right, back on track. Now what you can do is you can grab your blocks, and we're going to place down 3 blocks going across. And we're just going to fill in this area. You can leave this center bit empty if you want and just place down some torches. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to fill in all the way to the end here, and that way we can have nice, consistent, straight water streams going across both of these portals. So we're just going to finish this off just like this, and then this, and then over here as well. And then finally we can finish off the roof. Yippee. Alright, almost done this. Alright, once you have this done, we're going to come over onto this side of the farm now, and we're going to build the same wall that we had before, 3 blocks high. Come across now and go all the way to the end, and then do the same thing here, and then the same thing here. We're then going to go ahead and clear out this zombie piglin, and then we're going to grab our water buckets, and we're going to do the same thing for both sides of this farm. We're going to place down our water bucket right here, We're actually going, yeah, no. I thought we were gonna break down one. Okay, then we're gonna break this block, dig down all of these blocks, and just go all the way across to the end of the portal. Break this block and go all the way across until the water stops. We're gonna dig out this block, and it should be one block at the edge of the portal. So we can then go ahead and mine out all the way over to this side, and we're gonna do the exact same thing. So place down our water bucket, wait for it to come out, and then on the block where it ends, break that block, go across all the way to the end of the portal, and then the same thing, and it should be in the same location, which is this block right here. Now what we can do is we can go into the center here, and let's make sure that it's centered just so everyone's happy, and break these blocks. I said let's make it centered and then proceeded to not make it centered. And then just fill this in. There we go. From here, we are going to dig down, I believe, 3 blocks. Just like that. And then, okay, 4 blocks. We're then going to grab a sign really quick. We're going to place down a sign right here and a sign right here. Go ahead and mine these 3 blocks. Go ahead and mine these 3 blocks. So everything gets funneled into this area. And now it's time to make my favorite, the meat grinder. The first thing we want to do in this area is from this 2x2, we're going to mine 2 blocks out in every direction. That way we have a lot of space to work with while we're building the meat grinder. And for those of you who don't know, the meat grinder is just a really large trident killer. And I just call it the meat grinder because it's kind of like a blender. Okay, we're going to go ahead and finish this off, and then we're going to go to the center of the farm now, and we are going to dig out these 2 blocks right here, place down a set of hoppers running into one another. We're going to run it into that block, and then keep in mind which one you have running into the block, because we're going to go ahead and mine out those 2 blocks, place down a chest now, and then we're going to grab our pistons, place down a piston on top of that chest, here, here, and here, and then we're going to grab our observers, and we're going to point the observers so that the faces are looking at the side of the piston. So we're going to place down 1 more here, and finally 1 here. Grab your redstone torches now and place them on the sides of the pistons so that the observers can see them. And then, whoop, okay. Place down the observer, place down the redstone torch, and then it's going to start doing the meat grinder action. We can go ahead and place down a lever on our piston, go ahead and turn that on. Then we're just going to grab some blocks and fill in this area. And then we're going to place down a slab, so that way you can collect all of the XP, and that's going to go right here. So we're going to grab our slab, place down a slab, and then we're going to go ahead and throw in quite a few tridents. So having 1 trident will work, but it's going to be really slow. So I'm going to throw in at least 4. 4 is going to make them die much quicker, because every piglin is going to be hit with 4 tridents. We can then go ahead and mine out these 2 back blocks, which is in line with the trident killer. We're going to dig down here now, and we're going to dig out these 3 blocks as well. We're going to dig down quite a few blocks now. So we're going to dig down 3, 4, let's do 5. And all this is this is going to be your storage. So grab your chests, and we're going to do alternating sides for our chests, just like so. And then just do a little bit of that and a little bit of that. There we go. And then place down your hoppers running into one another through the chest system, so that every time that an item goes through this, we don't need that one, it's going to go into the bottom chest and fill its way up. And the last thing that you want to do is you want to grab some scaffolding, place down 2 slabs right here, and then place down scaffolding going all the way up to the surface, leave a 1 block gap here, place down a trapdoor, and then we're going to grab our blocks again, and we're going to finish this off just so that you don't fall in. Or have anything else fall in. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if you have things fall in here, but I just kind of prefer it to only be piglins, keep the storage nice and clean. And then once we're finished with this, all we have left to do is to turn on both of the gold farms and turn on the trident killer. I forgot to put the powdered snow in this dispenser, so make sure that they both have powdered snow, and then we're going to go ahead and turn them both on. And they should both be flashing, and you'll see that we already have tons of zombie piglins. If we come down here now, we can just climb down here. Make sure to close your ladder or your trapdoor. Then we're going to stand on top of this chest. Look how many there are. We're going to go ahead and turn it on. And if you want even more drops, then I highly recommend using looting 3. I'm going to go ahead and put myself in survival mode. So / game mode S. And you'll see that we have already gained 7 levels, 8 levels, and counting. This thing is an absolute unit. I'm going to go AFK for 10 minutes and then I will be back. Alright, so as you can see, 10 minutes of AFK did an absolute number on our XP. If we go ahead and take a look at the loot, you'll see that we have got an insane amount of gold and rotten flesh. And of course, you're probably going to want to get rid of all of these gold swords, so if you want to throw an item filter in here, you absolutely can. And you can also just collect them and smelt them down so you get even more gold nuggets. But that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, then be sure to subscribe and leave a like. My name is 1UpMC, and if you haven't already, go ahead and check out my second channel, Lost Shepherd 23. It'll be linked in the description, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.